What's going on, guys? Aggronix, and welcome back to week 7 of the Elite Season 1. Today we jump into our game against Craft and the Manchestnut Skittys. Before we get into this game, guys, I must warn you, I have really bad hay fever at the moment when I'm recording this. Just my throat is really sore, I'm a bit stuffy, so I'm not coughing, thankfully, so the commentary should be at least not that shite. It'll be pretty shite because, you know, it's me, but it'll be okay, But if you do hear me go silent for a second, I probably am just, you know, cleaning some stuff up, you know what I'm saying. But today we are here for our game against Craft and Manchester, not Skittys. You do know who Craft is. Craft's a very good friend of mine. I've known him for, God, it must be a year and a half now. Really chill dude, and we've battled a few times in the past. I believe we're pretty even. In terms of league games, I beat him in the semi-finals of the playoffs in the, the Elysian Season 3. And he's beaten me twice. In the draft league, 2 times in games that were just in the regular season. Last season in the PCL Season 3 because he brought a very incredible set, and I was just like, you know what, dude, you definitely earned that win. He definitely outplayed me. And the other game in the same season as the Elysian Season 3 where we beat him in the semi-finals, it was earlier in the season where he beat us 1-0, I think. So we have a pretty even record. And then I've beaten a few times in like quick drafts, which don't really count, but you know, basically what I'm trying to say is me and Craft, we know how each other play, we know our play styles, and we definitely know we can beat each other. It's just whether we will today. Let me just pull up the Elite document quickly because you obviously want to be able to see what his team is. I've kind of accepted going into this game that I'm going to lose because the matchup is really tough for us. It's not that his scary mons are too scary. For example, Keldeo, Aegislash, Charizard X. None of those mons are incredibly scary to my team. It's just, when you put them together, it's very difficult for me to take them on. Especially because there's a lot of dependency on Tapu Fini in this game. This team, as you can see in front of you. Oh, it's the Saffron City Skitties. What the fuck? He changed it. Okay, Saffron City Skitties has Aegislash, Keldeo, Galvantula. I forgot about that. He's Webs as well, which just makes it even more fucking difficult. Licky, Skunktank, Alolan Golem, Shaman, Piloswine, Togetic, Espeon, Dugtrio, and Charizard X. Currently it's the same record as us, but he has 9 differential and we have 6. So, with such a strong win against Inazuma Ryan, I'm gonna call him Ryan because people were mocking me how I said it. It's Inazuma, but that's how I say it. But like quickly, we're just calling him Ryan. Last week we beat Ryan 5-0, which was great because that means that we're in a great position now. We're 4-2, which means a loss here isn't the end of the world. However, Craft is in not our division, but he's in our conference. So a win here would be nice because it means we'll be ahead of someone else in our conference. How it's looking is that we will, as long as we keep up how we're doing, we'll finish 2nd in our division, but we want to come in the top 4 in our conference. That's how we go through to the playoffs. And how it stands, I have to do better than at least Potato, or Unlucky in Craft, or Craft and Potato, or Nick. Nick is exactly guaranteed either. It's a very close division with Craft, Nick, Unlucky, and Potato. So a win here would be great for us, and it would be really bad for Craft. So that's why I think he's going to bring his absolute A game to this game. That being said, let's just get into the team. We start off, we have a Choice Scarf Landers, the Jackhammer. Choice Scarf, Sandforce, Earthquake, Stone Edge, U-Turn, Superpower. This thing is Choice Scarf to outspeed Keldeo. It's also Choice Scarf to outspeed Charizard X after 1 Dragon Dance. It also outspeeds Aegislash if Aegislash gets up an Autotomize, which is cool. We hit 495, I think. Could we get 165? Yep. We hit 495 with this set. Aegislash is max 240 with max speed, and he would hit 480, which is nice. Other than that, nothing really. We outspeed Galvantula as well. We also guaranteed outspeed Shaman if he's not Choice Scarf, and Espeon and Dugtrio, I guess, which is nice. It's good. And Landers, you'll notice his ground resistances consists of Shaman and Togetic, 2 mons which I don't think have exactly the best matchup against me. So that's pretty good for us. Next we have Malachite, the Tyranitar, Mega Tyranitar, Sandstream, Stone Edge, Crunch, Thunder Punch, and Dragon Dance. This thing is very good against his team, but in very specific scenarios. It can take on the Skunktank, it can take on the Togetic, it can take on the Espeon. Other than that, it can somewhat take on the Charizard. You know, Charizard has to go for Earthquake to hit it really hard. Dragon Claw doesn't do too much. Stone Edge absolutely bodies the Charizard. He can't bring the bulky Will-O-Wisp set with Charizard because we have Tapu Fini. So you see there's a problem there for him. Of course, you can run Dragon Dance Roost with the bulky set, which means it still is difficult, but it's just something to keep in mind. But yeah, basically Tyranitar is really, really good at outspeeds Aegislash naturally, unless it sets up an autotomized, which means we can just crunch it and destroy it. At +1, we outspeeds everything on his team, including Dugtrio, I believe. We get 21. Yeah, we outspeed Dugtrio, which is nice. Actually, we might not outspeed Dugtrio. I think I have set it to outspeed Espeon. Wait. Let me just make sure, because I don't want this to come back to bite me. If we have a Jolly Tyranitar with 172, we're 143. So at +1, we would be at. We get 121 from that one. We'd be at 364. Alright, I see what I did. So I have it to where if Dugtrio speed creeps Gengar, or Floatzel, sorry, I will outspeed it. But it's such a little, like, if I run that, I'd get 124, such as that. I need to run 196. That's such a small amount for me, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. Glad I noticed that, because that could end up mattering. And Tyranitar's bulk isn't crazy and necessary. It's bulky enough as it is. But this is the only covered moves I need. And Tyranitar is very, very good against this team. Next we have Temmie the Mew, leftover synchronized with Psychic, Earth Power, Calm Mind, and Soft Boiled. I know we're bringing a especially defensive set with Calm Mind, but I'll basically describe why. So, Mew's job is to wall certain mons. It's there to wall the Keldeo, the Shaman, and the Espeon. That's its main job, to take on those things. I don't think Espeon's coming, and I really don't think Shaman's coming, but I think it's very, very almost guaranteed Keldeo will be coming. I could see him bringing like a choice spec set and trying to just absolutely body me. So with this set, Mew can take it on. We're running Earth Power there because Earth Power does hit mons like Skunk Tank and Aegislash, and yeah, the only mons that resist Psychic on his team, we hit super effectively with Earth Power, which is nice. Now the reason we're running Calm Mind is because after doing a few test battles, Licky has become one of the most frustrating mons to kill, because it's so fat and we don't have a very, very offensive fighting type in our team. The only fighting type we have is Chestnut. So with a Calm Mind up, with this 52 special attack, Mew will two-shot Licky with Psychic, guaranteed at +2, to a physically defensive set, which I think he would run because he wanted wall Landorus and Tyranitar. If he brings a specially defensive set, I mean, it doesn't really matter because he can't stop Mew from Calm Minding, because the only phase move he has is Dragon Tail. So, okay, he can Dragon Tail me. But then I go into Tapu Fini, and Tapu Fini has the same set. We are also running Calm Mind Tapu Fini for the exact same reason. But Tapu Fini makes more sense, to be honest, because we're physically defensive. We set up a few Calm Minds. That means we can wall especially offensive Aegislash. We can wall Keldeo better. We can honestly take on the Galvantula if we get up to enough. That would be +4 or 5. We can even take on the Shaman if we get to high enough. And we would do a lot of work at that point. And the same difference here with 40 in investment, because Moonblast is a stronger move than Psychic. With 40 investment at +2, Tapu Fini is a guarantee to a KO on Licky, which is really, really nice. Haze and Defog are there to stop the Charizard. Charizard, if he sets up a few Dragon Dances, I just come in Haze. And Defog is there to get rid of the Sticky Webs, because they're very, very important for Tyranitar. If Tyranitar wants to sweep, Sticky Webs cannot be up. Next we have Steelix, the specially defensive Stealth Rocker this week. Colossus is running Heavy Slam, Earthquake, Stealth Rock, and Roar. Very, very standard. Heavy Slam and Earthquake are really just there for stab, and it does well against his team. Stealth Rock's there because very, very important for the Charizard, for the Galvantula, for the Togetic, the Piloswine even, to get chip on that because it does have recovery. And Roar is there for mons like the Aegislash, the Charizard, I mean, I guess even the Espeon. If Espeon want to Calm Mind, I just click Roar. Does Roar work against Magic Bounce? I feel like it doesn't. Actually, I don't know. But Heavy Slam actually 2 shots. Espeon anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Steelix is my check to Aegislash, because it can take on Aegislash every day of the week. It can take on Galvantula. It can take on the Skunk Tank. It can take on the Alolan Golem. And it can take on the Togetic and the Espeon, which is fucking lovely. And finally we have Juggernaut, the Chestnut, Assault Vest, Bulletproof, with Drain Punch, Woodhammer, Stone Edge, and Earthquake. We're running Max Attack, Adamant. with 24 to special defense, just to boost our SPDEF a little bit more for our assault vest. This thing is just meant to take on everything that we can't deal with already. Chestnut this is like in order of how I built them, with Tapu Fini and Mew being interchangeable. They came together. Chestnut was the 6th Mon, and originally this was Honchkrow, then it was Gengar, then it was Jolteon, then it was Heatran, and then eventually I decided on Chestnut because Chestnut can take on the Aegislash with Earthquake. It can take on the Keldeo because we're Assault Vest. It can take on the Licky because we can Drain Punch it. It can take on the Dugtrio because he can't trap me and kill me. Like Aerial Ace, he can go for it, but he won't kill me, and I get all my health back with Drain Punch, so it's fine. I can take on the Piloswine because I know he's going for Icicle Crash and doing 40%, but I'm doing 40% back to him with Drain Punch and getting all that back. I can take on the Alolan Golem with Earthquake and taking on the Skunk Tank with Earthquake. Yeah, it's just good. The only Mon the Chestnut loses against, really, well, the few Mons, it loses against the Espeon, because Espeon, obviously, I can't beat Espeon. And it loses against the Charizard, which is why, you know, I'm very, very worried. But as long as Tapu Fini is alive with Haze, we cannot get swept by the Charizard. And while Landorus is alive with Choice Scarf Earthquake, we cannot get swept by the Charizard. So, that's the team. I'm not very confident about this battle. Kraft is a really, really good battler, and I really, really want to win this game. But remember, if we lose this game, it's not the end of the world. He's not even in our division. He is in our conference, though, so a win here would be very, very nice. But we aren't, even if he 6-0s us, we are still positive. We would be at a 0 differential, so we'd still be okay. But I don't think he'd 6-0 us, because his team doesn't really have the capability to do that. Unless he just fucking sweeps me turn 1 with Aegislash, which could happen. So, alright, so I'm going to connect with Kraft, and we will be right back. Okay, so, I'm just waiting for Kraft there. Just give me a second just to kind of think about my leads and stuff. When I did the test battle with Ian, obviously, Galvantula is such an obvious lead. In most cases, you know, so you're like, oh, he's going to lead with Galvantula. So I led with Steelix, and he led with Charizard, and I was instantly behind, you know, I was instantly, the momentum wasn't in my favor, and I think for me to win this game, I need to be fucking rolling in the Benjamins turn 1. So his 2 leads are Galvantula and Charizard. Now he might not bring either of them, you know, there's always the chance, but we'll wait until we get into the game, but I think he will. I either have to hard predict Charizard and lead with Fini, or hard predict Galvantula and lead with Chestnut or Steelix. More than likely Chestnut. And that's a hard fucking task, you know? It's fuck. I'm really not cut out to play Kraft. It's all mind games. It's all mind games with Kraft. You know, Kraft's a very, very good player, he's a good prepper, but he's not this unstoppable god that I have him prepped up in my mind from years of seeing him play. You see, Kraft has off days, but he always plays the best against people that he's like most worried about. So he said that he was really, really worried about me, which is flattering, but it doesn't fucking help when I'm getting 6-0'd, alright? I don't need flattery when I'm getting 6-0'd. 6-0'd. So Licky is this craziest threat. Oh, by the way, Chestnut would Drain Punch 2 KO's physically defensive Licky after Stealth Rock, which is important. And Woodhammer doesn't do as much, but we could Drain Punch it and basically well, it doesn't do over 50%, which is scary, but it forces him to wish, and then we can go into Tapu Fini and maybe set up a Calm Mind or Dragon Dance with. I have so many setup sweepers. I have Dragon Dance, I have Calm Mind, then a Choice Scarfer, and then 2 defensive mons. Well, 4 defensive mons actually. Well, actually 3, because Chestnut isn't really defensive. Chestnut is more offensive this week because it can hit everything with on his team. And it's not bad. I'm just. I have to remember though that Landorus outspeeds +2 Aegislash. So whatever happens, if Aegislash gets out of hand with Autotomize, we go into Landorus. He either clicks Shadow Sneak and does 40% because at +2 Shadow Sneak does 44%. That's what it did yesterday, and I think he was a physically. Oh no, he was especially. I don't know. But he was weakness boss. He was at +2. +2 Shadow Sneak does about 40% if he's not physically offensive. If he's specially offensive. If he's physically offensive, he'd probably do 60%. Sorry, I'm just waiting for Kraft there. Oh shit. Oh, He said, give me 5 minutes. Wait, how long ago was that? 5 minutes ago. Yeah, that was like 5 minutes ago. So, I'm just gonna pause the video again, guys, and we'll be right back when Craft messages us with the battle request. Fuck. Oh! Oh fuck. Alright. Make sure Charizard isn't oh! Alright. We're gonna end it. Let's see what he brought. Obviously, I know. Okay, so let's see. He didn't even bring the Charizard. Holy fucking shit! What the fuck? What the fuck? He didn't even bring it. He didn't bring the Aegislash either. Which Aegislash I'm not as surprised about because honestly, I didn't really feel like it had a good matchup against me. Let's just quickly. I just want to quickly take down his team. Especially Skunk Tank, because let me just check really quickly. It gets Play Rough. Play Rough is the only thing that it can hit. It can hit Piloswine, or Tyranitar with, sorry. He didn't, wait, did he even bring Avalanche? He did bring Avalanche, okay, that's not great. Well, I'm glad I brought Chestnut now, because Chestnut can beat every mon on his team. He brought Keldeo. He brought... What was on the far side again? I didn't fucking voice break. He brought Shaman. And what was the last... What was the... Licky, of course. Yeah, the scariest mon on his team. Alright, leads on my end. I think he's going to lead with... See, the thing is, right, I actually feel way better about this, because if he leads with Galvantula, Chestnut's the right thing. If he leads with Piloswine, Chestnut is the right thing. If he leads with Shaman, even Chestnut's the right thing, really. I think I just lead with Chestnut, and I see what happens. I don't have Taunt on anything, because Licky has Oblivious. Or maybe he doesn't. Maybe he has Cloud9, which I think would be a mistake, but... We'll see what happens. I'm going to leave with Chestnut though, because... Or I could also leave with Tapu Fini. But if he leads... Nah, if he leads Gavage, so I'm going to leave with Chestnut. I think he's going to lead with Piloswine, but I can't lead with Fini predicting that, because if he leads with Gavage... He leads with Shaman. So right off the bat, I think I'm just going to go for Drain Punch. If he goes for Choice Spec Psychic, it can't... Well, okay, well let's calm down actually, because that's not entirely true. I didn't mean to do that now. I'm going to take as long as I need with every fucking play, alright? Believe you me. Psychic does 53 to 63 if he's Choice Specs. Drain Punch does 34 to 40. So we'll do... If he's not Choice Specs... If he's not Choice Specs, we will do about the same. I'm just going to go for Drain... I mean, I could double in a Tyranitar, but he could also click Dazzling Gleam, so I'm going to go for Drain Punch. This isn't bad, though. This isn't bad at all. Wait! Wait, this thing gets Air Slash. How much would Air Slash do? Thank God I remembered. I don't think it can one-shot me. Oh, it can! Did that go through? I don't think it went through. Oh, I need to swap out. I need to swap out. This thing can just Air Slash me to fucking oblivion. Well, if he's Choice Specs. Do I go on a Tyranitar? See, okay, if he goes for Dazzling Gleam against my Tyranitar, how much will that do? So I want to find out if this is Choice Scarf or not, or he's about 60 investment. Dazzling Gleam does 34 to 41. I don't think he's clicking that. Oh, I forgot about Air Slash. Would he click Earth Power? I don't know. I think I'm just going to go to Mew. Fuck, maybe we're not ahead of the curve like we thought we were. Or I just click Drain Punch. No, I can't let this thing just die. It's a good switch into Galvantula, to Keldeo, to Piloswine. I think I'm going to go to Mew. Or I could hard predict the Air Slash or the Psychic and go Tyranitar. I'm gonna go Tyranitar. Don't regret that. Don't go for like Earth Power. He goes for Air Slash. Alright, thank God. Thank the Lord. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I want to click Stone Edge, or do I want to Dragon Dance? What would I think will come in? I think the Licky Licky or the Piloswine's going to come in, and I want to Dragon Dance, but he could also just go straight into Keldeo if he's really ballsy. So I could click Thunder. No, I'm not clicking Thunder Punch. I'm just going to go for Stone Edge, because I think he could also. He might be Choice Scarf. Actually, how much is that damage? Yeah. Yeah. That looks Choice Specs to me. Yeah, that's Choice Specs. He's Choice Specs. So, do I Dragon Dance? If he goes straight into Keldeo, we'll find out if it's Choice Scarf. I'm gonna Stone Edge. He's Choice Specs though, so he'll swap out right here. He stays in. Eats a Stone Edge. We outspeed. What the fuck? I am thoroughly confused. So we outspeed you. So he's not. So he's not Choice Specs. How did that do so much though? He's he's modest. He's modest. Tyranitar took way too much fucking damage from that. I'm going to go into Mew. I can't let Tyranitar just die, and a Giga Drain will take me out. That fucking blows. If I click Dragon Dance, it was still not the right play, so... I mean, at least I attacked him. Getting damage on the Shamer is important. Tyranitar being weak in those sucks. Dubs on the Licky Licky. Huh. So, it didn't pop up saying Cloud9. I think it should if he is, so I assume he's not. I think he's going to either double in a Skunk Tank or go into Galvantula. Neither of which is really good for me. If I Calm Mind, Earth Power still won't take out Skunk Tank. I think he's just going to Wish right here. So I think I'm going to go into Tyranitar. Or I go into Chestnut. But if he goes into Skunk Tank, I'm fine. I could also go into Steelix, just get up my rocks. But I don't want to get up my rocks until... Well, I do want to break that thing's... I'm going to go into Tyranitar. Seismic Toss comes off, another one will take me out. So I am just going to attack him. That fucking blows. That really fucking blows. He just goes for Seismic Toss. I could have Calm Minded. This thing has Seismic Toss though, which means that Mew can Calm Mind on this thing and beat it. So it's good to know. It's good to know at least. Fuck. That thing dies. So right here we're going to go. I think in a Chestnut, I think we're just going to click... No, Tyranitar, fuck's sake, dude. Tyranitar is so garbage. It's so bad. It's really, really bad. I've never drafted it again. Landorus. That's actually a good shape. Can Landorus's superpower kill Licky Licky? 65 min. Let's do an offensive set. For fuck's sake, stop giving me an offensive set. I really hate that. No, it will not. I think I still do it though. Wait. Close the document. So 44 to 52 if he is physically defensive. And he can't do much to me. He'll just go, well, yeah, he could have I think I just go into Chestnut. Yeah, I just go into Chestnut. I'm just gonna go into Chestnut. Right here, I'm just gonna click Drain Punch. Really, fuck. Alright, we're off to a bad start, but we can take this back. We need to just... Goes into Galvantula. Eats a Drain Punch. I'm going to go for Stone Edge and kill this thing. Okay, we killed the Galvantula. I can defog with Finny on Licky. So we're in a pretty okay spot right now. The only problem is my switch in the Skunk Tank is dead. And Skunk Tank comes in right now. So you see the predicament we're in. But I'm glad that yeah. If he goes into anything but Skunk Tank. Okay, so the Shaman isn't choice specs. Okay. I mean, to be fair, there was no good lead against Shaman, to be honest. Maybe I should just led with Mew. But if you led with Galvantula. Yeah, there was no good lead. Shaman was a great lead for him. Like, there was no... I could have led with Landorus, but that was the only Amon. Like, and... I mean, maybe I should have. I don't know. If he led with Piloswine, though, I just... Alright, so anyway, it's 5-5. He gets up to webs, but we can easily defog them away. We kill one of the biggest offensive threats in his team. And Galvantula. Because it single-handedly beats Mew and Finny. Now we just need to kill the Shaman. Licky Shiny has Seismic Toss, which means if we get up a Calm Mind with Mew, if we get up 1 or 2 Calm Minds, we can win this game. We can win this game with Mew as long as we kill the Skunk Tank. Inquisition. Alright, so... I think he's going to predict. I don't think he's clicking Air Slash. I think he's clicking Giga Drain. I don't want to let this thing die. Well, of course he'd bring a slow Shaman. He has Sticky Webs up. That's a good... He's like a UU Leech Seed set. He's like that. If he goes for Air Slash, and he can't kill me. He can certainly flinch me. And knowing my luck recently, that's not crazy to... I can't just Drain Punch, but I think it is my right play, because I think he's going to click Giga Drain predicting me. The other play is going into Landers. But if he clicks Hidden Bar Ice, he wouldn't have Hidden Bar Ice, would he? I don't know. But I need to kill the Shaman. Because it's really fucking annoying. Could also go into Steelix. I think I'll go straight into Landers. I have to go straight into Landers. It's just what I need to do. If he clicks Hidden Power Ice, just out of curiosity, how much would that do to... Not too much. No, nothing. We do more to it. I really don't think he's clicking Air Slash. Like, I just go on a Mew. But then he just... Yeah, I'm going to Landers. He does click Air Slash. He gets a crit, which is really obnoxious. Does a U-turn kill? That crit sucks because it puts us in range of a few hits. U-turn does 36 to 43, so it can't kill this set. But I think he might predict a Z-Fly. So I think I'm just going to... I have to use him. And if he stays in, he's going to go for Hidden Bar Ice. So... He's going to stay in though. But this is the best move I have to hit him. I'm glad I swapped out because Chestnut needs to be alive. If he swaps... he will stay in. I think after this I go to Mew. Or Steelix. Actually, Steelix is not a bad shit. Because he's going to click Giga Drain right here. And especially defensive... No, I think I do it. Fuck, I don't know. We'll find out though. I think we go to Mew though. And we soft blow. Because he doesn't have Seed Flare, I don't think. Because he had Air Slash, Giga Drain... Psychic? Or, well, Earth Power. And then... he has to have Seed Flare. Surely. So yeah, that's okay. This is not going fucking well at all. That crit, it doesn't really matter, or it might not matter, but it's just the fact that it happened. It's just annoying. And this Landorus needs to be alive to kill the... Oh, he does swap out. Okay, so he goes in a Salty the Piloswine. This is one of the mons I can set up on. For what it's worth. With Mew. But it's too early. Going to Chestnut. He's going to get up his rocks right here, and I can't stop him. Because if I defog with Finny... Well, he'd outspeed me. I think I do have to go to Finny. This is just fucking... The matchup is really tough, guys. And he didn't even bring the Charizard or the Aegis Slash. This matchup's very, very tough. He just has a lot of fat mons that he can switch in and out of. And it's just very, very frustrating. This thing should outspeed me. Do I Calm Mind? I think I just click Moonblast. I think he's going to go on a Shaman. Get a little bit of damage on that thing. Or I could double out. I could double out into Landers. And if he clicks an attack right here, he'll click Earthquake. So it's not like, if I get it wrong, I just go back into Finny, so it's fine. You know? And if he swaps into anything, he'll swap in either the Skunk Tank or the Shaman. Which means we get to click U-turn again. That U-turn did nothing. That's definitely physically defensive. I think I go on Landers. What would he do right here? He's like, okay, rocks aren't that important. This Piloswine needs to be alive to wall Landers. So I need to go swap out in a Skunk Tank or a Shaman. Right? Right. Just... I didn't think Stealth Rock were that fucking important. If he swaps in a Shaman right here, predicting my Finny, I'm going to scream and forfeit. No, I'm not going to forfeit, but it's just, oh, we need to, okay, we can defog now. At least we can defog. Take a little bit of chip. He goes for Roar! I'm gonna go into Juggernaut because, yeah. This Ray Share doesn't do, it actually does quite a bit. And I get to go for Drain Punch right here. If it goes for Ice Crash, it'll do about 60%, no. I don't fucking know. This matchup is beyond me. I hate playing Craft because it's just this every time. It's just this, and okay, he swaps out, he goes in a Skunk Tank. We do a lot of damage with Drain Punch. Earthquake easily kills this thing. Like, not even a bother. It's just whether he can kill me. I can swap into... I can swap in a Steelix. But that invites back in the... a few things. I really want to kill this Skunk Tank because the Skunk Tank needs to be dead for Mew to sweep. Kind of sweep, not really sweep. More just kind of do a lot of damage. Chestnut. Juggernaut, the set that I have versus Skunk Tank. And I think he will predict me. I mean, he hasn't predicted me the whole game. Poison Jab does 50 to 59. It will do a lot of damage, but that's max attack adamant. That's the absolute most he can do if he's not banded. If he's banded, can he kill me? Just out of curiosity. No, not the very banned. 75 to 89. He cannot kill me under any circumstance. I'm just going to click Earthquake. I think he's going to click Flamethrower, predicting Steelix. Or at least I hope so. I really, really hope so. Because Fire Blast will do nothing. Will absolutely nothing. He could also Memento. If he's Z Memento, he'll click it right here. And he'll go back into Shaman. Maybe. That would be game. That would be game. If he did that. Well, not necessarily game. I don't know. See, okay. If he has Seed Flare on Shaman, we can't win. He goes for Poison Jab. He can't kill me. Don't poison. He doesn't poison. Earthquake takes him out. Do we get hurt by Aftermath? No, we don't, because Earthquake isn't physical. Or it doesn't physically hit them. Okay, so we kill the Skunk Tank. That's huge. Because that was another mon that was really fucking annoying. Okay, so right here, We can't swap into this guy anymore because we got a crit, and now we're in range. I think he'll click Giga Drain. How much does a Choice Specs Modest Shame... Well, not Choice Specs. Leech Seed. So, yeah, let's say that. If he's modest... I don't even know what set he is. Did we see leftovers? Have we seen leftovers? Yeah, oh no, sorry. Sandstorm. So he's not leftovers. He has no leftovers. How much does Steelix take? Giga Drain. Seed Flare does an absolute fuck ton, but how much does Giga Drain do? 29 to 35. I think he does just click Air Slash. I mean, I just go to Mew, I guess. I mean, Mew actually really wrecks him now. I'm gonna go to Mew. I can soft boil on this thing. Let's see if he has Seed Flare. He goes for Seed Flare. He doesn't get the drop, which is nice. And we go for... I knew he'd go for Seed Flare. I don't even know if that would kill me. I don't think it would have. I need to hope that he misses. He will outspeed me. Guaranteed. If he swaps out, I will start Calm Minding. Well, he can go on a Pilot One and roar me though. That's really annoying. If he goes in a Licky Licky though, I'm Calm Minding. Straight up. I also need to put this thing in range of U-turn, which is about, I think 40%. How much does... Just checking. How much does... If he's max HP, because he is. He might even be... No, he's not defensive. How much would Mew's... How much would Mew's Psychic do? 24. That will put him in range of U-turn. So I need to... Or do I just Psychic this thing? No, I need this thing for... If I soft boiled and he Seed Flares and he gets the -2, I will lose this game. I think I just have to Psychic. I think I just have to Psychic. If he misses, I get 2 hits off, which is nice. If he swaps out, I just soft boil. Goes for Seed Flare. We do live. He did get the -2, so I'm glad I did that. We do get a Psychic off. And now he's in range of... he goes for Giga Drain, yeah, sure. So now we go on back in Landorus. We click U-turn every single time. This Shaman is dead if he stays in. He will swap out though. So what does he do? Okay, I think well, no matter what he does, I think I go into Finny and Defog. Straight up. Goes into Licky Licky. Ooh. Now that's tough. Okay, this is the play that makes the game. I go into Chestnut and I Drain Punch. He's in range with Shaman, so he will die upon re-entry. I get a lot of health back, and he shouldn't be able to kill me. If I go on a Tapu Fini, I get rid of the hazards, but the hazards aren't really screwing me right now. Really. And I can Calm Mind on this thing later. I think I go into Chestnut, and I'm going to click Drain Punch. Hopefully he doesn't... Wait, do I die to a Seismic Toss? Oh no, I think I died to a Seismic Toss. That was a horrible play. Do I die to a Seismic Toss? I don't even know. We do live. This thing's dead. He is Choppleberry. I can't. I can't. Is he in range of a U-turn from Orlando? Ah, I fucking hate myself. U-turn to Licky Licky. No, it doesn't. No way in hell does it kill. Licky Licky is fucking retarded. I was thinking when he didn't show leftovers he had Choppleberry. Earthquake does 30 to 36. It will guaranteed kill this thing. U-turn can't though. U-turn can't kill you. I can't let Finny get weakened. At this point, the only way I win is if I Calm Mind. I need Landorus around. So I'm just going to Landorus to my Earthquake. Or do I go on? I can't go on. I have to go on a Landorus and Earthquake, right? This is not going well. Earthquake or Superpower is the question. If I click Earthquake, it kind of forces him into Shaman. But if I Superpower, I get -1, so it doesn't really matter. But it does matter. But it's like, if I Earthquake, 2 Earthquakes kill Shaman. The way I win this game now is Finny. I think. Well, this thing has to be alive. Just protect. She's not Assault Vest. Well, of course he was. He's fucking chocolate. I'm retarded. He could go on a Shaman now, but if he does, he will die. If he goes in a Piloswine, okay. So Licky dies. It's 3-3, but it's definitely not with me. If he goes Keldeo right here, I can't let Landorus die because Landorus stops the Shaman from beating me. Keldeo can't beat me as long as Landorus is alive or Finny is alive. And Piloswine, it's all down to Finny. It's all down to this Finny. If he Calm Minds right here, you won't. You can't. Is he Choice Scarf? He might be. What's his face was against me. Ian was against me. I have to go on a Finny. Ugh. Aqua Jet, wow. Ooh, okay, so I don't think he's going into Shaman. Well, he might. He might. Do I defog or do I Calm Mind? I don't defog at this point, I can't. After one Calm Mind, because I think he's going into... Oh, well, if he goes into fucking Piloswine, it doesn't matter, because he just roars me. So I can't... I don't Calm Mind. Seed Flare. Will guarantee kill me. I just Moonblast. He goes for Swords Dance. This thing has Poison Jab, I think. He uses Z Acid Downpour. Yeah, that's that. Yep, that's over. Good game to Craft. I fucking hate playing Craft because it's just, if the Landorus was a little bit higher HP without the crit, it would have been able to, you know, maybe do a little bit more. But he'll straight up win at this point. I don't know what I could have done differently. Like, it's like there's nothing. Don't flinch. Doesn't matter. There's nothing I could have done differently. If I clicked Roar there, he just goes into something else and kills me, so it doesn't matter. I just let Landorus die. So we lose 3-0 to Craft. I was basically expecting a 3-0. There's nothing I can do. The matchup was just so retarded in his favor. I had built 5 Mons and there was no 6th Mon. Chestnut was thrown on. It was just a Mon I threw on. I got unlucky with Landorus coming in a few times. The crit on Landorus was a little bit unfortunate. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. He didn't play crazy. He just made standard non-predictive plays. He clicked Air Slash every time. He always went for Seismic Toss. He always went for Poison Jab. He always went for Earthquake or Roar. He didn't mess around. And I don't know. I don't know. I have to give credit to the Aqua Jet Keldeo. I did not prep for that at all. I didn't even see it coming, so that was a very good set on his part. And maybe I should have doubled on the Steelix predicting the Poison Jab because I knew it was coming, but I didn't know he had Z Poison Jab. It didn't even matter anyway because, I mean, without it didn't kill anyway. So, we lose 3 out of Craft. I really don't mind too much because we're still fine as long as we win out the rest of our games. Next week we play... Is it Psy Guy? I'm not sure. I'm not sure where we play yet next week, but yeah, after that, yeah, it really sucks. Licky Licky was a huge pain in my ass. I don't know what I could have done differently. I don't know if there's anything I could have done differently. Him bringing Shaman, I just don't know. Like, Tyranitar is just complete garbage. It had one job, and that's to break walls, and it just doesn't do it. I really don't like Tyranitar at all. I brought it out of necessity to this game. I really didn't want to. I had to. Honchkrow would have been amazing in this game, actually. It would have been absolutely fantastic in this game, and I was close to bringing it. I was close to bringing a Choice Scarf Brave Bird set, and that would have absolutely demolished his team besides Python. So I regret not bringing it, but what can you do? We are now 4-3 with a positive 3 differential. What can you do? It's the first loss since week 2. We're not doing too terribly. Actually, who do we play next week? I actually don't know. I'll check quickly. I really don't like Craft's team. It's like very, it's tough for me to beat. It's really tough. Honchkrow would have been good though. I definitely over-prepped with the Charizard, but it's a Charizard. You know, I was supposed to bring like Occaberry on Steelix. You know, at the end there with Steelix, if I roared, I think, to be honest, I think it really came down to Craft had momentum from turn 1. From turn 1, he killed my Tyranitar in the first 5 turns, I think. You know, and that's what it came down to. You know, I got a kill here and there. Oh, we play Amph. Yeah. We got a kill here and there. You know, killing the Skunk Tank was good, but that was really it. But it just sucks. It just really sucks. I don't like losing. I don't like losing. But what can you do? That's the game. If you guys have enjoyed, make sure to heavy slam the like button down below first and subscribe if you're not already to become a member of the Aggronix. That being said, have yourselves a wonderful day.